Hello everyone, this is Recon Stewart, and today we're continuing the Enemy Within campaign by Baltic Dragon. Today we're doing Mission 3, titled A Patrol Near the Border. Situation. Major Nicholas Gray waits patiently as pilots and other members take their seats. Then he reaches out and turns on the projector. Gentlemen, the events which took place during yesterday's flight have clearly shown the determination of the CLA. They have directly attacked the U.S. Air Force, and they soon will regret that they have done so. A muted burst of laughter goes through the room. Major Gray picks up his pointer and marks different locations on the map as he speaks. With the whole squadron settled in Kabylie and more equipment coming on a daily basis, we are ready to commence regular patrols to aid Georgians in their search for CLA bases. According to intel reports we received, apart from separate cells operating in major cities, the terrorists have been setting up camps used for training or as bases for smuggling illegal equipment, like igloos that were used to shoot at your flight. The Georgian Intelligence Service, or GIS for short, estimates that the bases are mainly located along the northern border of the country, predominantly but not exclusively close to Chechnya. However, the exact source of volunteers and weapons for the terrorists remains unknown. Bear in mind that any disorder in this country is in the interests of many players, Russia being at the top of the list. However, taking into account the amount of trouble they had with Islamist fighters in their backyard, it is unlikely that they're supporting the CLA. We're still unclear regarding the links between CLA and other terrorist organizations like Al-Qaeda, ISIS, or Caucaus Emirate. Over to you, sir. Major Gray sits down and Colonel Samuel Newton takes his place. He is a tall, middle-aged man in glasses. Your mission today is simple. You will lead a two-plane flight, call sign Dodge, into the north of the country. It is imperative that you know the area well if we are to conduct successful operations against the enemy there. These are high mountains with lots of good shelters, so enjoy the views. ROE is in your frago. Just one thing I want to add. Shoot if you're being shot at or if you see the enemy is engaging Georgian forces on the ground. I will be your A-10c for this operation, call sign Overlord. In case of need of direct contact with Georgian troops, I will provide you with frequencies and required intel. Frequencies 251 UHF and 251 UHF for both Dodge Flight and Overlord. Alright, let me get the bird started and I'll meet you guys at the runway. Alright, here we are on the ramp before the runway, so let's get prepared for takeoff. Flaps 7%, speed brakes closed, takeoff trim set, countermeasure system set to program Delta, TACAN is set, ILS is set, windshield defog de-ice, ejection seat, pitot heat, lights to steady and anti-collision lights on. And let's set our altimeter to 66. And it's pretty much there. Okay. Alright, let's arm our weapons. We've got 1 GBU-38, 1 GBU-12, 14 M151 anti-personnel rockets, 2 AGM-65D Maverick missiles, 1 pod of Mark V anti-armor rockets, and 1 AIM-9. Alright, so let's set up our profiles. Let's do the Mark V, let's do Ripple Single, and let's unleash the whole load in one go. We'll save that. Maverick's good, Mark 151. Let's do Ripple Single, and let's do in pairs. And GBU-38, we should be good. CCRP, good. And GBU-12. Single, let's do it in CCRP. Auto lays 10 seconds, lays time. Alright, hit save. Okay. We are ready to go. Weapons are set. Tower. Request takeoff.
Kabylie, Dodge 1-1. Request takeoff.
Dodge 1-1. Kabylie, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.86.
Brakes set. Run up 90%. And we're in the green. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Full throttle. Nozzle steering off. If you can hear a little rumble in the background, that's my new butt kicker shaking my seat, making this very realistic. Rotating. Gear up. Flaps up.
Rolling.
And there's 1,000 feet, so let's roll towards steer point 2.
Wheels up.
And we're going to climb to 12,000 feet and start our patrol. Alright. Okay. Let's start our patrol. Alright, we're just passing Waypoint 2, so let's get fenced in as we head on to Waypoint 3. And fence in. Master arm on, gun pack on, laser on, Maverick EO on, countermeasure system on, and let's go lights off. And let's trim back up. Keep heading on 12,000 to Waypoint 3, and we'll continue the patrol.
Dodge 1-1, Overlord. Georgian Command informed us that one of their checkpoints failed to report in. You are the closest air asset we have in the area. Proceed to grid 38, Tango, Lima, November 13723835 and see what's happening.
Overlord, Dodge. Solid copy, on our way. Dodge out.
Alright, we gotta plug in a coordinate here. So we'll go ahead and switch from steer point to other. And we'll click on waypoint. And we need to create a new waypoint. So we'll get OSB 9. Create a new waypoint. We'll name it Georgian Outpost. And we need to switch from lat long to MGRS or UTM coordinates. So we had OSB 10, And we need to plug in 38T as our grid. We'll hit OSB 17. And then let's plug in our new coordinates that we just got from Overlord, which are LN Lima November 13723835, and we'll hit OSB 16, and that should give us a good set of coordinates and a new waypoint. So we'll go ahead and switch to mission, and let's find Georgian outpost. There it is, and I see it on the map over here. So let's see if we can fly a little bit to the east, and we'll see what we can see as soon as we clear these mountains. And I'll go ahead and slave our TGP, so I'll go Coolie Hat right short twice, and OSB 2 to turn on air to ground mode, and we'll make TGP Soy with Coolie Hat right long, and let's slave it to our current waypoint, which is China Hat aft long. And of course our waypoint is masked by the mountains, so we'll have to wait. And I think white hot is what we want. And 2 is out there on our wing. And we'll see what we can see. We're still 2 minutes out from that outpost, and it is definitely behind those mountains. I am going to come right just a little bit more to heading 010. Hopefully that'll open up the view for us a little quicker. Oh, there's a city there. And once we clear this mountain, we may be able to turn north and get a better view. Two is still in wedge right. And we'll come up this valley here to the north. Let's turn on to our waypoint, which is 8 miles north. And we're still masked. Five miles to the south of the...
Contact target, 11 o'clock, port 8.
Uh-oh.
2. Contact target, 11 o'clock,
Looks
port 8.
like our Georgian outpost was attacked.
2. Contact
Uniform.
defense target, 12 o'clock, port 7.
Fox 10. Report visual on outpost. Frank 1.
Overlord, Dodge 1-1, we're close to the checkpoint. Seems they've been hit hard. We have visual on damaged buildings and some burning vehicles.
Dodge, Overlord. Copy. What about the enemy?
Tally 4 trucks, 1 Ural mounted ZU-23, some infantry in the village to the north. Request orders.
Dodge, wait 1.
Alright everyone, that seems as good a place as any to take a break and leave you all in suspense as to what happens next in Mission 3 of the A-10c campaign, The Enemy Within by Baltic Dragon. Join us next time where we continue and assault this village and get revenge for the Georgian outpost that was just destroyed by the CLA terrorists. This is Recon Stewart. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.